Who's the maniac who was driving that car?
That would be me. Lex Luthor. Thanks for saving my life.
I'm sure you would have done the same thing.
You got quite an extraordinary boy there, Mr. Kent. If there's any way I could repay you.
Drive slower.
Hey, Mom. Whose truck?
Yours. It's a gift from Lex Luthor.
Dear Clark, drive safely. Always in your debt. The maniac in the Porsche. I don't believe it.
I saw a new beginning. Thanks to you, I have a second chance. We are the future, Clark. And I don't want anything to stand in the way of our friendship.
Still wouldn't kill you to drive more slowly.
Why? I have you as a friend. You changed my future once, right? Take the Battle of Troy. It started because two men were in love with the same woman. Kind of like you and the quarterback. That's why he strung you up in that field, isn't it?
If we're at war, Whitney's pretty much won.
You lost one battle, Clark, that's all. Besides, I don't believe Lana's as infatuated as you think. Don't worry, Clark. I've got your Trojan horse. Hand it to Lana, tell her what happened. Trust me, once she opens it, you'll win her heart. That necklace gives you the power, Clark. All you've got to do is use it. That's an unusual necklace.
Thanks. It's very special to me.
How come you're not wearing it?
I lent it to my boyfriend,
Lucky guy. What's his name?
Whitney Fordman.
The kid that Kent saved today?
Just came back from seeing him. It's lucky Clark was there.
I know the feeling. Kind of makes you wonder if you're with the right guy. One chucks footballs, the other helps save lives.
For someone who just moved into town, you've got a lot of opinions.
You just seem more interesting than that. While you're nursing your boyfriend back to health, ask him what he was doing before the big game.
He was with me.
Are you sure? Tell your aunt I stopped by.
Came here to see you.
Who told you?
Lex Luthor. Dropped some breadcrumbs and I followed the trail. I'm glad he did, Clark. He was just being a good friend. You're lucky. That's rare.
Oh, Lex is definitely one of a kind.
That's a great exhibit. Caught it in St. Petersburg.
Whitney and I are going to Metamorphosis tomorrow. I thought we'd check it out.
Ah, trying to give the quarterback some culture?
It was his idea.
He figures one afternoon at the museum, he's off the hook for 6 months.
For someone who wants people to keep an open mind, you're pretty quick to judge.
Hey, Whitney.
What can I say? I just think you're with the wrong guy. You know, she's free tomorrow night. Hey, Clark. This is the perfect time for you to ask her out.
She's got a boyfriend, Lex.
A high school boyfriend isn't a husband. He's an obstacle. Now, I bet if you ask Lana to go with you to the Radiohead concert in Metropolis tomorrow, she'll say yes.
If she says yes,
I'll give you the tickets.
why are you doing this?
You're like the younger brother I never had. I figure someone should benefit from my experience.
You can't just ask her out.
The hardest thing in the world is telling the girl you love that you like her. I'll raise the bet. You ask her in the next 60 seconds, you get the tickets, and I'll throw in a round-trip limo ride, starting now.